check of our forecast on this first day of summer, and it feels like it, Clay.
Well, I hope everyone's having a good first day of their summer. It is summer solstice and it's the longest day of the year. And this is really going to kick off our dry, hot pattern here across the Tennessee Valley. Nearly 90 today, 82 in Altamont, 87 in Cleveland. So a pretty typical mid-June day. Nothing unusual with this heat. The humidity going to climb up into the don't overdo it range. So dew points in the 60s, and really not going to see the humidity dropping all that much throughout the week. It's actually going to bump up a little bit next week, which is really going to make these hot temperatures feel even more uncomfortable. But we're finally getting a chance to dry out. Again, all of May, most of June has featured a lot of storm chances, a lot of showers, and some record-breaking rain, again, back to the month of May. So fortunately, we're getting a nice break, and if you have any plans this evening, things are looking A-OK. Rain chances over the next 7 days are going to be at a premium. Look at that. I mean, drive through Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, I threw in a 10% chance. It does look like we're going to have some moisture trying to return. Most of us, though, are not going to see any rain, but some may get a pop-up shower. However, the big story going to be this heat wave that's going to be building in not only this weekend, but for much of next week. So if you like the hot, humid weather, this is going to be the forecast for you, because we're going to have plenty of it. High pressure building in, what we call a heat dome. And typically under high pressure, you got sinking air. We need lifting air for storms to pop up. So it's going to be dry, it's going to be hot, not only here locally, but for a pretty good chunk of the East Coast. Now, as we take a look at your next 7 days, you got your highs here in the orange. This is for the valley, and the heat index here in the red. So we're going to climb into the mid to upper 90, almost 100 degrees by the middle of next week. But you add in the humidity, it's going to feel like 100 to maybe even 105 at times. So this is kind of the heat where you really need to pay attention to your water intake and make sure you're taking plenty of breaks, especially if you're going to be outside in the hottest part of the day. Typically this time of the year, you want to work out or exercise early in the morning or late in the evening when temperatures are just a little bit cooler. But so far, it's really not been that hot yet. Last June, we had 11 95-degree days or greater. We haven't had any just yet this year, but it does look like we are about to add on quite a few as we move into next week especially. Now today, we're going to be right around 90, and compared to the 99 next Wednesday, it's actually going to feel somewhat comfortable. We'll have plenty of sunshine coming your way. Tonight, we're going to drop back into the 60s, clear skies and mild temperatures. And looking at your storm alert 7-day forecast. So this weekend, a lot of sunshine. If you have any plans Saturday and Sunday, going to be fine. You just want to make sure you're staying cool. Great pool weather, great lake weather. Make sure you're using the sunscreen though. And then moving into next week, it gets even hotter with highs in the mid to upper 90s.